Hello, everybody. Robbie here. I found out on X, through one of the people I became friends with on there, that Senator Ron Johnson has taken statements from people who lost their loved ones through, COVID-19, the hospital protocols, the whole entirety of it. Hospital is also an institution, and so are jails. And as you know from my 130 videos, how I talk about my son, and talk about Dr. Fauci, and talk about Bill Gates, and all the people that instigated this one of the worst pandemics in history, not counted AIDS. AIDS is also, but so many pandemics. But this one, okay? Like I told you, my son caught pneumonia, COVID-19 pneumonia in a jail. He had mental issues. But long story short, okay? They were making people get injections that, the pandemic vaccinations, making people, wearing masks, doing this, doing that, A to Z, the whole entirety. I sound like a broken record saying this, but when they're talking about, oh, you can catch, blah 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 blah, they never, and I'll say it again, they never treated my son when he was in jail, when he was sick, and he was obviously sick, okay? And when they released him, they never tested him. Okay? They never tested him to see if he had the virus, because if he did, they would have treated him and they would have not released him into the public where he can spread the virus. Do you understand what I'm going with this? Okay? We need to fix the pandemic laws. The laws need to change, all right? I call them ancient. Yeah, it's 100 years ago, but 100 years to me, my opinion, is ancient. Maybe not to other people, but to me, that's ancient, right? And the way COVID was handled was horrible. It was bad. I can't even say, all right? And every day I wake up and I got to go inside and see my son's urn there, you know, a passing that shouldn't have happened, but it did. But it brought me to here, okay? Brought me to here to fight for all who have lost their lives because of COVID-19, all right? And it was a lab grown virus. We all know that, where it came from, the whole thing, all right? But we need to change the pandemic laws. And Senator Ron Johnson, okay? If you want a statement from me, I'll be happy to give it to you. I also lost my father in law in a hospital during the COVID-19, okay? So if you want a statement from me, I'll be happy to do it, and I'll broadcast it to the whole entire world. I can help you with this. All right, everybody. Just remember, at the end of the day, evil never ever wins. It never does. The masks are falling off. They are falling hard. Okay? All right, everybody. God bless you. God bless America, and God bless the world. And remember, evil never, ever, ever wins. Take care.